to the world of squares and square roots. It is the 6th chapter of class 8. Students, we will deal with chapter 4 and chapter 5 later. Now, let's see what are squares and what are square roots. Square numbers. You know that the area of a square is side into side. You have learned the same formula in lower classes. For example, if the length of one side of a square is 4 cm, its area is calculated as 4 into 4 equal to 16 square centimeter. Or you will say it as 16 centimeter square. That is, you are multiplying a number twice. What do you mean by twice? Twice means 2 times. That is, here you have the length of one side as 4 centimeter and you are multiplying 4 2 times to get the area of the square. Isn't it? 4 into 4 equal to 16. Such numbers are known as square numbers. That is, 16 is a square number. A square number is obtained by multiplying a particular number twice. Okay, here, so 16 is a square number. Why 16 is a square number? You are multiplying 4 2 times to get 16. Let us see some other examples. Square of 9. How will you get square of 9? You will get square of 9 by multiplying 9 2 times. 9 into 9, 81. So, 81 is a square number. How will you express it? Square of 9 can be expressed as 9 square and 9 square is 81. You will read this number as 9 square. 9 raised to 2 or simply 9 square. Let us see another example. Square of 6 equal to 6 into 6, that is 36. So what is 36? 36 is a square number. How will you express it? 6 square is equal to 36. Once again children, how will you read this? 6 square. 6 square is equal to 36. Consider the following numbers and their squares. Students, these are the first 10 numbers. 10 natural numbers. How will you get the square of these natural numbers? 1. 1 into 1, 1. The number is 2. How will you get the square? 2 into 2, 4. 3. 3 into 3, 9. 4. 4 into 4, 16. 5. 5 into 5, 25. 6. 6 into 6, 36. 7. 7 into 7, 49. 8. 8 into 8, 64. 9. 9 into 9, 81. And 10. 10 into 10, 100. These are the first 10 natural numbers and their squares. You should learn this by heart. Don't sit and think about the multiplication table. You should know it by heart. Okay. Depending on these squares, you are learning some properties of square numbers. Let us see what is that. Properties of square numbers. Students, I have given you 3 tables here. Okay, these are some examples. Now, let us see the first table. Here, I have given you numbers which end in 1. You can see the numbers end in 1. 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, etc. Let us see the square of these numbers. 1 into 1, 1. 11 into 11, 121. 21 into 21, 441. 31 into 31, 961. 41 into 41, 1681. Can you see any peculiarity in these square numbers? Yes. If the number ends in 1, its square also ends in 1. Can you see that? Now, let us see number ending with 2. Okay, that is 2 into 2, 4. 12 into 12, 144. 22 into 22, 484. 32 into 32, 1024. 42 into 42, 1764. What is the peculiarity? If the number ends in 2, its squares end in 4. Okay. Similarly, if the number ends in 3, its squares ends in 9. Okay. This depends on this table. If the number ends in 1, the square ends in 4. If the number ends in 2, the square number ends in 4. If the number ends in 3, the square number ends in 9. So what about these 2-digit numbers? If the number ends in 4, its square will end in 6. Clear? So, if the number ends in 5, its square will end in 5. If the number ends in 6, its square ends in 6. So, you have to learn this. If the number ends in 7, its square ends in 9. If the number ends in 8, its square ends in 4. Why 4? 8 8s are 64. So that 4 comes here. So what is 9? 9 into 9, 81. So if the number ends in 9, its square ends in 1. Where is this 1 coming from? 1 is the last digit of 81. If the number ends in 0, the square also ends in 0. But you have an additional condition there that we will discuss it later. Now we will do problems based on this. What will be the unit digit of the squares of the following numbers? Let us see the numbers. 81. 81. The number ends in 1. According to the previous property, if the number ends in 1, its square ends in 1. So, if the number is 81, its square will end in 1. Without finding the squares, you can tell me what is the digit in its units place. Now, the next number is 3853. Which is the digit in the units place here? 3. So what, according to the previous property, what was that? If the number ends in 3, its square ends in 9. If the number ends in 3, its square ends in 9. So if the number is 3853, the square will end in 9. Clear? Now the next number is 26,387. Here the number ends in 7. If the number ends in 7, what will happen? The square will end in 9. If the number ends in 7, the square will end in 9. Clear? So this also you can explain it. Let us see the next property. This we have learnt in the previous slide. Now, let us see these numbers. Read the numbers. 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, 6, 9, 4, 1, 0. Where are the other natural numbers? What did happen to them? So, only these numbers will come in the square numbers. Only these digits will come in the units place of the square numbers. So, what about the other numbers? If the given number is ending in digits other than 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, 0, they are not square numbers. What is the conclusion? If the given numbers are ending in numbers other than 1, 4, 9, 6, 5, 0, you can say that they are not perfect square numbers. Clear? I told you before, you have a particular condition with 0, isn't it? Let's see what is the condition. Square of 10 is 100. How many zeros are there in 10? 1. What about the zeros in 100? 2. Square of 100. How many zeros in 100? 2. Square of 100 is 10,000. How many zeros in this? 1, 2, 3, 4. If 100 is having 2 zeros, its square is having 4 zeros. Square of 1000. How many zeros in 1000? 3. So how many zeros will be there in its square? 3 plus 3, 6 squares will be there. So what is the condition? The number of zeros in the square number will be double the number in the question. If the question is 10, your answer will have 2 zeros. If the question is 100, your answer will have 4 zeros. If the question is 3, your answer will have 6 zeros. That is, the number of zeros in the square number will be even. You can see here it is 2, 4, 6. You will not have odd number of zeros in a perfect square number. We'll deal with such questions here. The following numbers are obviously not perfect squares. Can you tell me why? Here you can see in these numbers, the last digits are 7, 3, 2. Here we told that only these numbers should come at the end of the square numbers. That is why we can surely say that these numbers are not perfect square numbers. That is, you will not get these numbers by multiplying a particular number 2 times. Okay, what about this? Why did you say that this is not a perfect square? Here how many zeros are there? Here 3 zeros are there. Is it possible to have odd number of zeros? No. That is why this is also not a perfect square number. Clear? The squares of which of the following would be odd numbers? Odd numbers. This question depends on the slide, previous slide. If the number ends in 1, what will be the square? Square will end in 1. If the number ends in 1, it is a odd number. Once again, if the number ends in 1, its square will end in 1. So it is a odd number. What about 6? If the number ends in 6, its square will end in 6. If the number ends in 6, is it an odd number or an even number? It is an even number. So, similarly, you should see which are the odd numbers and even numbers. So, students, you have learned today what are square numbers and 3 properties of square numbers. Recall the concepts clearly, understand it very well. Thank you. Have a nice day.